Hey guys, so I thought I'd go over a couple questions on trigonometry. These are past HSC questions, and this is just going to show you what I do when I attempt questions, how I go about them, how I think about them, how I problem solve, and what I do with them. So let's get into it. All right. 1. What is the area of the triangle to the nearest square meter? All right, let's have a look at this. Nearest square meter. Immediately, I'm just thinking I'm going to use area of the triangle formula. So I just write that out. AB times sine C. That equals to half times 30 times 20 times sine 35 degrees. I just put that in my calculator. That gives me 172.027 ... So it's going to be C. All right, next one. What is the area of the triangle correct to the nearest square meter? Again, use the same thing. So A equals half times 39 times 47 times sine 21 degrees. That equals 47 times sine 21 degrees. That gives me 328. Right. Here I'm just thinking about that ice cream cone shape. So A, B, sine C. Right. Moving on. Okay. What is the area of the triangle correct to the nearest square meter? Okay. So immediately I'm thinking area. We're going to have to use this formula. Right. How can I get that? Right. I have this side. I have this side. I need this angle. How do I find that angle? Right. 180 was theta. Theta equals 180 minus 50 minus 57, because it's the angle sum of the full triangle. That equals 73. So put this in, 73 degrees. And then I just plug it in to the equation. Times 9.9 times 8.8 times sine 73 degrees. It's 1 over 2 times 9.9 times 8.8 times sine 73 degrees. That gives me 41.6 ... So it's going to be number 3. All right, on to question number 4. 3 towns P, Q, and R are marked in the diagram. Usually this stuff is just yapping, so I just skip it. Right, what is the distance from P to Q to the nearest kilometer? So P to Q. Right, with this, I'm thinking, right, I need to find a side. So how do I do that? I can use cosine or I can use sine. Right. Looking at this, I think it's going to be quicker to find it using the sine rule. So I'm going to do QP, right, over this angle. How do I find this angle? Pretty easy. Again, 180 minus 26 minus 46 gives us angle R, and that equals 108. Okay, 108. Put this in here. If I do QP over sine 108 degrees equals to 76 over sine 26 degrees. So QP equals to 76 over sine 26 degrees times sine 108 degrees. That equals to 164.88. Right, ... 5. Right, which formula should be used to calculate the distance between Toby and Frankie? right? Toby and Frankie. All right. Easy way, right? Just remember what your rules are. Once you know what your rules are, it's so easy to, like, once you form that foundation, it's so easy to apply it to questions because you just know the kind of stages they want. You know the kind of steps they need. So immediately I'm recognizing that these are opposite. So sine rule is going to be easiest. So I'm going to do this one. Right, what is the size of the smallest angle in this triangle? Right, so the smallest angle is going to be opposite the smallest side. So this one, right? And then how am I going to find this? Right, I know that I'm going to use cosine rule for this. So cos theta equals to 7 squared plus 8 squared minus 6 squared over 2 times 7 times 8. That equals to 8 squared minus 6 squared over 2 times 7 times 8. 11 over 16. So then theta equals to about 46.5 degrees. And then that's going to be B. Right, moving on. The diagram shows a triangle with side lengths 8, 9, and 10. Right, what is the value of theta marked on the diagram to the nearest degree? Okay, again, just going to solve this step by step. So immediately I'm going to recognize that this is cosine rule. Right, cos theta equals to 8 squared plus 9 squared minus 10 squared. And if you're having trouble recognizing these, just do more questions on them, right? Because the more you do, the more you'll be able to recognize everything. 2 times 8 times 9, that equals to 5 over 16. Theta equals to 71.7 degrees. All right, 8. Right, what is the length of AB to the nearest centimeter? So AB, okay. So for this one, right, I'm going to see what I can apply. Right, so I know that this and this, right, means that they're equal. Right, so that means that this is going to be an isosceles triangle. Right, an isosceles triangle, 2 sides are the same, and 2 angles are the same. So this is going to equal this. Right, these 2 are equal. So what are these? This is 80 degrees. Right, the sum of these 2 angles down here is going to equal 180 minus 80, so 100. And then the sum of these 2 angles is going to be 100 over 2, and that is 50. This is 50, this is 50. Right, so let me rub this out. So I know this is 50. I can also calculate this one here, and that's going to give me 180 minus 60 minus 50, 70 degrees. And then I just use sine rule to calculate this. So AB over sine 60 degrees is equal to 30 over sine 70 degrees. So AB equals to 27.648. 28 degrees. Okay, easy. Let's go over to this one. Right, what is the area of the triangle shown? The area of the triangle shown is 250 centimeters squared. What is the value of x correct to the nearest whole number? Right, so A, I'm going to write the formula. B sine C. Right, the question always gives you hints. So if this is saying that the area of the triangle is 250 centimeters squared, we're obviously going to have to do something with the area formula. So writing that's not going to lose you marks. And then just sub in the values, right? So remember this ice cream cone shape. So that equals 250 is the area, half times 30 times x times sine 44 degrees. And then we just solve for x. So x equals to sine 44 degrees. Okay, in my calculator, I literally just do this, like half times 30 times sine 44 degrees. Right, some people say, oh, you can't put a half under a fraction. Just don't worry about that. Should be fine. Right, enter it in the calculator. Won't cause you any problems. 3.99 approximately equal to 24. Right. And so this is it for this segment, right? Just done this multiple choice. And then we'll go on to some harder questions in the next video. Right. So I'll see you there.